we can pause it if you
Can I
want.
get a mulligan here?
All right, and then we forget about Bucky Irving. Hold on. we're,
That's who I
we
was
can't.
going to.
No, you can't take Bucky Irving. You can take anybody but him.
Okay, that feels a little disingenuous. Granted that I spent so long trying to figure out what was happening while I was typing in Bucky Irving's name.
This mock
But it's
draft is
fine.
going
It's
great.
fine. I won't take Bucky Irving.
All right, who do you want?
Just give me Anthony Richardson. Why
For
not?
real?
Why not?
Oh man, it'd be a good
He's fallen far enough.
Talk to me about Anthony Richardson because what the hell?
Why not?
What the hell do we do with them?
I'm literally gambling. He has a rushing floor, so I'm essentially just betting that I don't waste my 6th round pick here by him being perma-benched. I'm hoping I get a actual full year of him being a starter for a trial period, and where I have a point where I can sell high or do something. It's kind of a prayer, but he's 22 years old.
Yeah.
And even as bad as he was this year, 21, 20, 21, 20, 19, 18, 18, 20, 18, 19, 20. So the consistency's at least there. And that's because of the rushing floor. So, I mean, by God, if he figures it out, it'll be a great pick, but why not? If I can't take Bucky Irving,
I can also make a strong case for Justin Fields at this part of the draft.
I thought about Fields for a second. I just took a kicker, but I thought about taking Fields.
Because we all know how we could convert this into a league. You want to do that?
I'm good.
You good? All right. Or we could never mind. I was talking about Justin Fields. God, we had to watch how many bad quarterbacks play. And I get it, Justin Fields is a bad quarterback, but some team out there is going to talk themselves into Justin Fields, one of these teams at the top. To me, there's only 2 quarterbacks in this class worthy of being drafted in the top 10. There actually may be 0 quarterbacks worthy of being taken in the top 10. They're just going to be taken in the top 10 because they're quarterbacks coming into the draft. One of these teams is going to miss out. It could be the Giants because the Browns could just say, F it, we're taking a rookie quarterback. We know we paid Deshaun Watson a lot of money, but there's a precedent for this now because of what the Broncos did with Russell Wilson. I know it's a lot of freaking money to eat, but they could also just say, you know what, Deshaun Watson, you're not that good anymore. We're going to go with a rookie that,
right.
They kept Stefanski. So I don't know. So again, you could do a whole lot worse than Justin Fields at quarterback, and in the 15th round of a Superflex startup, where we're really, taking Alec Pierce or, a late 2nd, early 3rd round rookie pick or Nick Chubb. I mean, like the strategy with Justin Fields hasn't changed. It's always been, okay, if he gets a starting job, I'm going to try to trade him as soon as possible because I know this is a shooting star and there's an expiration date on this because we've seen it twice already, right? And there might be somebody in your league that jumps at the rushing potential of a Justin Fields, but it's great for fantasy, it's not good for the NFL, and it's not going to last long. That would be the thought process behind taking Justin Fields in your dynasty startup.
Agreed to a point. It depends on, kind of what happens with him, because even as a starter in Pittsburgh, he wasn't even fantasy friendly, really. Like, who knows how the offense changes as they go through the season? But at his current pace, I mean, Steelers' Justin Fields was not going to be a league winner by any stretch of the imagination.
No. But
I'm agreeing with the thesis.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that
he did have a quarterback 1 week
in Chicago. In Chicago, we saw regularly that elite ceiling, and in Pittsburgh, They were playing a much slower game, more dedicated to the run and not the QB run. And there was a different range of outcomes for him in Pittsburgh. But who knows? He could be the backup to Anthony Richardson next year and have a shot at starting for Indy. And we know that situation will be beneficial. I almost think Fields could excel in that situation.
You say Indianapolis, put him in a competition with Anthony Richardson. I think Fields wins. I mean, based on
that's what
we know
Jacob
right
Sanderson
now.
wants as a Colts fan, and I looked at it. I was like, honestly, I get it.